Look up Uncle Weepy's Dungeoneers on Facebook. You want me to spell it?
No.
No. Fuck you.
Hell no.
It's another episode of Uncle Weepy's Depression Dungeon. With your hosts, Joy Moeller, Paul Armstrong, and Jeremy Fuchsa.
Triggers! We're pushing triggers! We're shooting faces! Your balls are falling off! Wow, what happened to me?
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what just happened.
Is that a little song?
Yeah, what's the song?
That was nice.
Kind of cute, but also scary.
Oh, yeah, it should be. America, we're scary. Get out of here.
You're also supposed to be like writing a newsletter or something?
I do a newsletter once a month.
Oh, once a month. Okay. Because I just saw the one.
Yeah.
Realistic.
I mean,
I'm
it's
being
great.
very realistic.
It's great and all. It was very informative. But, you could put that energy toward...
Well, it's a test ground. If we want to do newsletter, that's why I'm like, maybe we could make that a Patreon thingy, beebs.
Ooh, there you go. That's not
Subscribe and get on our newsletter where you'll be smartified, gamified, titillated,
Ooh.
violated.
Awkward mouth sounds.
Joy, are there bells outside where you are?
Are you drinking a Charterita?
Charterita. No, I'm drinking a LaCroix.
A LaCroix.
Oh, it's like soda except disappointing.
Except tastes like water.
LaCroix is just like, I want all of the sugariness of soda without any of the payoff. It's actually not sugary, I guess, but it's flavored. I'm not a big fan. Let's put it that way.
Kind of feel that.
So you were never a Soda Stream evangelist.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'd rather just not drink soda than to drink something that's like a sad replacement. Of course, that's the life I'm living right now with eating these gluten-free breads. Do you like bread except that it tastes like it's made out of masking tape? Gluten bread. God. So I'm just avoiding bread. Even the replacements. I'm like, I'd rather not have anything that's until I can totally forget what it's like.
Well, but
Then I'll try.
Have you ever had the Ezekiel bread?
Yeah.
And that's gluten-free bread, right?
No, I don't think it is.
I feel like it. Well,
It's in.
I can't
it
confirm
might be
nor
in the
deny.
It might be.
yeah,
Right.
I can't confirm nor deny, but it's been in my house, which makes me feel like it might have been.
I have to look to see if it has the GF on it.
It wasn't terrible.
So here's the problem. The one sliced bread that I had was like all of these grains in it already, which I don't even like that bread normally. So I did find one from Odie, I think is the name. They make a white bread. So I'm going to try that, see how it is. But I did try a hamburger bun and it was fine.
Have you made cloud bread?
I don't know what that is. Is it from Amazon?
No. No, you have to
I
make
am
it.
super excited about cloud bread. What is this?
It's like a paleo bread that's made of eggs and butter, and it puffs up.
That doesn't sound like bread. That sounds like an omelet.
Go on.
and like cream of tartare, because you have to like fluff up the eggs, and then you bake it, and then you eat it.
What?
And it tastes more like an egg than bread, but it's not bad.
Wow, that sounds. It sounds like a meringue.
Yeah, that's what you have to do to the eggs. You have to meringue them.
Yeah, I'm super interested.
Is Ezekiel bread gluten-free? It's not.
Boom.
I don't know why boom, but okay.
I got you.
Go on now.
So you said you had a ton of topics.
I did. I
spent a lot of time on that Face app, so we better talk about it.
Oh,
Well, and that is
you opened it up.
That is number one on my list. Yes, I don't know. For some reason, on the way home tonight, I had just a lot of ideas. And yes, number one, Face app.
Everybody's doing it.
Did you look at my
Everybody's doing
Instagram
it.
story?
I did.
Yes, fuck you.
What the
I did.
fuck?
I did because I was, and I was like, picture one, I was like, oh damn, and then number two, I was like,
Yeah.
ah,
That was terrifying.
and so yeah, what?
If I ever get that old, just kill me.
I mean, like it put nicotine,
I know, right?
It put nicotine stains on your teeth. When did you start smoking? At what point?
It's rough. I think I'm like,
is that from the free stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to pay $20 a year to make myself look like that.
So what I've done is a really fucked up thing is I've just built their filters on top of their other filters. So I'll take a filter, normal photo, add old, save it, then import the old and young the old.
Ooh. Does that work? I'm going to do that.
It gets so messed up. Like it starts to turn into some weird. So like I keep piling and saving and then doing another filter on top of the filter on top of filter, and it gets real messed up. Like I want to old on the old. That's what I want to do next. Is do an old and then
you know what it's going to look like? It's going to look like my picture of old. Like I've never seen someone.
No,
that
it's going to look like that Russian bear caveman.
But that's the challenge to anyone out there. I take it back because the more I'm reading, do not use this app. I
don't think I am in favor of it. Plus, when I wear that certain eye makeup, then suddenly I'm Asian when I'm young. I thought that was real weird. Is it just me, or do I look pretty Asian?
Well,
you look a little
in like the third photo that you posted. Yes. But wasn't that like the Asian filter?
No, there is no Asian filter.
They got rid of those, didn't they?
I'm sending it to you. No, this
they used to have
ethnicity
young filters, which is really problematic.
Yeah. No, I'm sending
they got
this
rid of those
because it's kind of jacked up. Yeah, they're before.
No, actually, did you think they got rid of the ethnicity or changed the name?
I don't know.
This is the young filter. It's just this one photo made me look totally Asian.
Because the first one was super makeup for you, then like ultra golden girls for you.
It was disgusting.
And then the third one was like kind of, Dragon Ball Z type of thing.
What? Dragon Ball Z.
Young Pilgrim or something.
Yes, young Asian Pilgrim.
Oh, but okay, because there was one in between the Asian.
Well, there was the 11-year-old in between.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
weird.
right.
Was that
that's
young
right.
too?
So number
was
four. Number four
was
young.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
Are they young, younger, youngest? What are they doing?
Oh, it's interesting how different it alters your face depending on the position of your face and your makeup.
Oh.
Yes, this is the one I was talking about. Yes. Yeah. Was this supposed to be the young filter?
Yep.
No. This is.
I'll show you the picture it's off of.
This is Japan filter,
right?
No, but they call it young. You guarantee you they change.
You guys, I put young on that one where I look like I'm 11 too.
So here's what's weird to me is if I were to do the young because I look like a man, they wouldn't do any kind of makeup addition. But if I did young on my 10-year-old who has long hair, I bet they would. Because they have two different interfaces, Joy. They detect who you are gender-wise and give you a different interface.
They do what? Tattoo you are?
No. If they think you're female, you get a different interface than if you're a male.
Oh, like the makeup and stuff. Okay.
The filters and stuff, yeah.
Which is problematic in its own right.
In and of itself, that bothered me right off the bat. And then I just dug deeper and I'm like, holy shit, there's a whole lot to be worried about with this app.
Well, and this thing is it makes you feel so bad about yourself.
Yeah, that too. It aged me like, oh, that's what I look like in 5 years, probably not.
I mean, so the HD woman, that's because I read that they changed a bunch of names. I have a feeling that HD woman is what they used to call hot.
Oh. Yeah, I think they didn't change any of the actual functionality.
Because they did have one called hot.
Yeah. They had a lot of problematic filters.
Yeah.
I think they just changed the names.
Race filters. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes. Young turned into Asian. HD woman turned into hot.
Well, there are, on my interface, there are two youngs. I will say that. There's young and young too. Mm-hmm. So maybe that is
super young.
Yeah, I'd used young on the male and it definitely looked more Asian-ish.
I will say that my young was not convincing at all. Now, Paul, your young was convincing.
Yeah, your young was cute. I was like, who is that little kid?
Yeah. I'll go get an ice cream cone.
Joy's young was Asian.
Yes. And made a decision and made a choice. I will say, though, of all the filters, the old one is eerie.
It's creepy.
It's very good.
Yes,
What?
it's incredibly good.
But why does it make
Like
you so old?
it
Like
does
you've smoked and lived in a tanning bed your whole life.
not in every instance. I have
Depends
seen
on the lighting.
a bunch of friends that have
Is it
had
just dudes or women too?
Women
too.
It's women too. I have seen a bunch of Facebook friends that have done the aging thing, that has been old but not decrepit.
Not nicotine stains.
Yeah, not nicotine
Yeah,
stained
that
teeth
was
like yours.
super surprising. But I haven't been smiling in any of mine either, so.
Now, here's the creepy thing. As we're sitting here, I just did, because I posted on Facebook a couple of days ago my old photo next to my dad's photo, which was nearly indistinguishable.
Yes.
I just did the old filter on my dad's photo, which was nuts.
Oh, no. What did it do to him?
Well, it really didn't change him that much. It just kind of
so it doesn't go overboard.
It just kind of
It
wrinkled him a
adds-
little bit.
It
Yeah.
does go overboard, Paul.
For us,
have
yeah.
proof.
Did you try young on your dad?
Yeah, and it doesn't look like any of us at all.
It doesn't work.
At all. No.
But the old one is eerie because I'm like, shit, I look like a combination of my mom and dad old, and that's probably accurate.
Yeah, and I texted that to my sister, and she was like, "Holy shit!" Because yeah, I mean, it seriously was my dad in 5 years.
Yeah, I think that's why everyone's passing it around, because it is eerie. Like,
It is very eerie.
it sucks. Like, it just I look at it like, fuck you. Fuck your accuracy. I know that's the reality. You're not taking a photo. You jumped in time and just pulled the future. I hate you.
But I can guarantee you that Joy, your nicotine stained tooth face does not look like your mom, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Or my grandma.
Well, there you go. So that's interesting
God.
as well.
Every time I do it, I look so old.
But it's your future. It's not, it's just saying, hey, we know what's going to happen. You don't know how you're going to get there, but you're getting there.
We all know that Joy is going to puff up and take up smoking Marlboro.
After she kicks another heavy brick and breaks her other toe, she just goes to smoking.
Yeah, actually, she's not even going to start smoking Marlboros. She's going to smoke Salem's.
I actually want those Virginia Lights menthol.
Oh, yes, you are a Virginia Slims lady. You know what? Because that is classy with a K.
Wasn't it just a cigarette called Cool that was green?
Oh, yeah. Had a little penguin.
Yeah, do they still make those?
Oh, yeah. I think so. Let's see.
I remember when they sold them just on the grocery store right in the aisle.
I talk out of my ass so much.
Did you fart?
No. I just have realized over the last few days that I am very impulsive in my opinions.
Just definitiveness?
Well, I have softened it by saying that I have strong opinions loosely held.
Okay. So you're trying to pull back on your exertion of white male privilege.
Yes,
I am right.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But I like Cools. I mean, I don't know if they make them anymore. I just have a vivid memory as a kid going through the aisle where they used to sell cigarettes right there at the checkout aisle. And
It looks like they do.
Still have them.
do you want some, Joy? Want us to send you
Wait,
some?
current varieties.
It's only going to be
going.
$300,000.
There are current varieties of Cools. Yes, they still make them.
Cool. I assume they're one of those menthol bullshit.
Menthol bullshits. My grandpa smoked the alternative to the menthol bullshit. He smoked Salem's.
Yes. Yeah. Those are the ones that also. Are they both green? I guess because green is menthol.
Yep. Green is menthol. Because even if you did Marlboro menthols, they were also green.
Duh. Green means minty.
Minty.
Go. Have you ever smoked, Joy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Cigarettes.
like it recently stopped or a long time ago stopped?
Oh, no. I used to smoke pretty regularly before I had kids. Regular meaning like, because I'd go out every night and I could smoke. But I sometimes will have a cigarette if things go a little too far.
Yeah, I have friends like that don't smoke except if they're a little bit stressed or whatever.
Yeah. So, it's not too far off. I really am going to look like that.
I'm going to ageify myself. Can we do that? Can we, I want to look older. Can we, fuck with people that way? Go to plastic surgeon and say, hey, add wrinkles in the...
Yeah, if you're in LA, I bet they'd do it.
The countercultural revolution. I want to look older. How old are you? 25, but I look 63.
See, this is the stuff I could be putting on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we could. We do a lot of stupid photos of each other.
We really do. Actually, not even of each other, of ourselves.
Yes. If we posted every single photo that we sent to each other,
yeah,
during each episode on Instagram, that would be yes.
Maybe we should do that. Actually, I think I'm in.
I'm going to start it.
Okay. You know what? Somebody needs to own it, not me.
I'll do it.
I'm done.
Joy loves it. I'm done. Jeremy's out.
I'm out.
Well, yeah, you do plenty. That's fine. Someone just needs to start it.
I'm doing it.
I'll do the newsletter. Joy will do Instagram. Jeremy will do everything else because he's a rock star.
So maybe we should do something like, check out our Instagram page for pictures of us.
For bullshit that we do while we're podcasting, which clearly means we're really paying attention.
So you're going to make an Instagram Uncle Weepy account. Okay, good. Go.
No, I don't think Jeremy meant go do it while we wait here on.
That is on your to-do list.
Yes, it is. I'm going to do it tonight.
Okay. I have a follow-up. Okay, so I want to follow up on last week's topic on the CRISPR babies and CRISPR stuff. So as I was listening to it, there are so many pieces of biomedical ethics that I would love to discuss about CRISPR, the ramifications of what it would mean to do, different types of genetic editing on babies, on, fetuses, on, if it's even possible, on people who are already alive and different things like that. But I am so far out of my wheelhouse on that I couldn't do it, but I can't even begin to tell you how much interest I have in that.
Well, we need to find someone who can and have the
right.
Yes.
So yes, my one class on biomedical ethics in college is not enough to get me to the table, but I want to know more. Thoughts?
I listened to a podcast called Skeptic's Guide to the Universe, and they have, one of them's a doctor, and he talks often about CRISPR from his medical. He's a neurosurgeon, I believe. And he'll talk about it a lot. So that's where I've gotten most of my information, is hearing them talk about it in terms of what it does, what it can do. And I've gotten a pretty good insight into how doctors think and do things. And they are very, very precautious. One, because we've litigated the hell out of them. So they're always...
Is this just American doctors?
Yeah, sadly, yes. But so that's the only kind of perspective I can have in terms of...
No, that's fine. I just wanted to get it.
There's one, they're regulated like crazy. They're monitored like crazy. They're constantly tested and reevaluated for... You can or cannot be a doctor. If they screw up, people will sue them and win. So, they're very precautious.
They're gun shy to the nth degree. Is basically yes.
So he's excited about CRISPR. He also knows that it will be so vetted in America, at least, that it will have to go before. There are medical ethic boards. They exist, lots of them, to regulate, monitor, and make sure it's being done. Two, I don't believe, and I think this is but people conflate what their fear of what CRISPR does and what it actually can do. It's not gene editing in the way that we think. It's only a minor replacement of one strand of your entire DNA that can only do one specific thing. And that's kind of amazing, but it's only one thing. You can't go in and put 100 CRISPRs and change everything. I don't think it works that way. I don't think it could work that way.
Okay. So let's put a real world example into this. So, So we took, within the last 4 months, we took my oldest son to the pediatric cardiologist, and because he has had high cholesterol ever since he was 2 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we took him to a cardiologist, talking, about, okay, what should we do now that he's getting older, and all this. And so that doctor suggested that I take a genetic test to see whether or not I had a marker for familial hypercholesterolemia.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, I took the test, which is, you spit into a tube and then you send it off, kind of like a 23andMe type of thing, right? And so it came back that, yeah, I have it's very hard to say. Familial hypercholesterolemia.
You mean, in other words, cholesterol is passed through?
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes. Absolutely. And so, but we wanted to check on this marker to see whether or not his cholesterol could be regulated through diet and exercise or through medicine, because, at 11 years old, you don't really want to put a kid on a cholesterol medicine. But if I had that marker, then sure. So, okay. So now we have that. But with CRISPR, had I had access to this technology before having a child, there is that possibility that I could have changed that one genetic marker,
yes,
to make it to where the child does not have familial hypercholesterolemia.
Correct.
Discuss.
So how would that be any different than taking a medication that would eradicate it? Because that's, I think from what I would tell, like, it would be like, here, you take this medicine has the marker that will go fine to take it out. Won't cure you, but it should technically cure your family. I know they're already testing it in mice to see how it does pass over and over, because mice, have a long, they're shorter lives, so we can test longer. But they haven't been doing it long enough to know. I mean, this is relatively new tech in terms of, I think it's only been around 5 years, maybe 10 at the outset, but really digging in deep in the last 5. They're never going to do it on humans until they can do it on mice and then move into pigs or something larger or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find something that would make it, with this specific, I'm not expanding on it because that's a lot of comparisons that are too hard to, but in terms of this, I don't see how it would be bad.
Right. Because in this case, it would be the difference between making that change in utero or a lifetime of taking a statin medicine.
Which is going to affect other things.
Right.
Your body eventually would probably stop processing that medicine well. So it's find another one, or it affects other parts of the body or organs.
You're
Exactly.
saying you would change it in the fetus, not you, Jeremy.
Well, they could change it in Jeremy, which would mean it would have to have been before he had kids.
Right.
But like if you're a 20-year-old and got diagnosed, or if your son doesn't want to pass on if he has kids, he could get it done and it wouldn't.
But it's the risk of it that we don't know.
Well, but I mean, at this point, I don't even think we're that far. I think it all has to do with changing things in utero as cells are forming. So much I don't know if they do that. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know if they can inject it in utero, if they know if it, because from what I know, like the DNA stuff is done really early in terms of formations. I don't know if they can get in there and do that.
Right. So I don't know, but is that the difference between being able to not have to take cholesterol medicine for your entire life or having to take it? Or, I mean, if there's it. And when I start looking at edge cases like that, it's a whole different thing. And last episode's discussion about the HIV and everything, I mean, that has some merits too, but I can see where it pulls into the ethics of, okay, so do we look for athletic advantages or different things like that? Now that's a completely different discussion to me.
Yes, correct. That's where I'm like, that's why I try to keep it like, let's compare things that make sense to each other. And I would think that doctors, for the most part, were like, no, we're not going to change. We're not going to make super athletes. Like, they're going to focus on like things that long term are way harmful to humans that we could stop from harming humans, like passing on ALS or these other diseases, which is really lofty, but even smaller things like celiac disease or autoimmune diseases, things like that, where it's like you have a lifetime of struggles with diet and medicine and fatigue and sick all the time. Like, that's what the purpose of medicine. The other slippery slope is, if you don't want to do that, then why are you okay with other things?
Like what?
Like, the flip side of it is, like, if you're willing to accept taking Tylenol or getting surgery or...
Well, that's not changing your makeup, though.
Well, it isn't, but that's only because it can't. The intention is to make up it. But it does temporarily change your makeup. It changes your chemical makeup. It changes your chemical makeup of your brain sometimes.
It's not permanent.
It's not, but it's not because they don't want it to be. It's just they can't.
Well, I'm just saying, I think that would be like, I can support my antidepressants without supporting digging around in my brain to pull out a DNA that's going to make me better.
You have to take antidepressants forever, though, for your whole life.
Not everybody. I might have to, but that's
but
not
I know,
the goal.
Like speaking for my wife, like my wife does, and she has to change it all the time because like her body stops reacting to it.
Builds up immune. Mm-hmm.
And it also alters the chemicals of your brain, which, you know, I'm like, oh, we're okay with that. But if it's going to change a disease, no, we stop there.
No. I think it's the difference is one is permanent.
And that's what I'm
not.
like, so what? I don't understand why that's a problem.
If it's permanent?
Yeah.
I don't know, because you don't know what other issues could arise. Eventually,
well,
I'm sure
that's true. And that's true. And we can't know that.
That's true. But there's a lot of issues that arise from drug side effects, all sorts of them.
Yeah. And we can't know that. But, you know, and this was the argument between the two of you that I found so interesting in the last episode, because there's that whole, we can't know and we won't know until we know. But so, you know, again, so we have things like cholesterol, we have anxiety. So, if there's a way to change a marker that does not pass a genetic disposition to anxiety to your kids, you know, I mean, you know, and so and I guess to me, the bigger question becomes, are those things worth the risk versus the unknowns that we don't know?
You know what is also going to come up in this religion?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Sure.
Yeah,
no, because
I don't think you're wrong.
Evangelicals will be like, you're playing God.
Yeah,
right. You're
yeah.
altering what God wants you to be.
But I kind of put them in their own little...
Yeah, I'm not worried about them.
Put them on a shelf.
Just throwing it out.
But yeah, I mean, there are a lot of long-term negative effects of medication use in terms of damaging to organs, body chemistry, brain chemistry, which can also affect others. Like, you might harm other people because of it.
So when you change this DNA thing, then you're also, like, from that point forward, it's done. Or it can't be passed from that person.
Only your offspring. It can't affect you. It only affects what you pass
right, but
on.
then when your offspring has kids, like, it's just done.
Theoretically.
That, to me, too, is a little overwhelming. It seems like a really huge commitment.
It is, but is it affecting everyone outside of them in any negative way?
It is affecting the evangelicals.
You know what I mean? Like, there's individualistically thinking and there's collectively thinking. Like,
yeah.
Not that that's the greatest way to approach it, but I know as scientists and medical people, they are thinking of that way. Like, well, for greater, the impact is less. Individually, there might be some things, but overall, it does this. Like, you know, the cost of X for Y is not enough to not do Y, kind of thing.
What is even happening?
Hey, so Joy did this last episode. I'm going to do this episode.
Things you don't want to do anymore.
And wants to say hello. Do you want to say hello, Hayden?
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Hayden.
Hello.
What's been going on?
You're on the podcast.
to Bible school.
You went to bodybuilding school?
No, Bible school.
Bible school.
Oh,
Awesome.
it's summer VBS time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And are
What's
you a
the
boy?
theme?
Oh, sorry.
Do you guys have a theme? Wow, Jeremy's laughing.
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's Wild Adventures.
Ooh.
And did you have one?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Get on the microphone.
Get on the mic. Hayden, are you a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout?
Cub Scout or
What?
Boy Scout.
What about your scout? You're a Cub Scout.
Cub Scout.
Cub Scout. Gotcha. Well, what else you got? Did you go
I
on
don't
this
know.
camping trip?
Camping trip? Only once.
The Cub Scout one this summer?
No.
No,
But
was
I
that?
went on the haunted trails.
Ooh, tell me more.
Haunted
Tell me
trails?
more.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So it was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were like dead baby body parts in this castle.
Nice. When
You
was
say
this?
dead baby parts in the castle?
Yes.
But you said you were on a trail. Where's our castle coming from?
Every good trail has a castle.
Oh, let's hope so.
no. And there was this dungeon.
Sure.
That
Every
we
castle's
went
got its
to?
dungeon.
Exactly.
Is that where the potty parts were? Or is that where the skeletons are in the dungeon?
There were a bad skeleton
Oh, boy.
and Scout
They were-
and a teddy bear
Oh,
and
sure.
Chucky.
Ooh. Holy cow.
I'd be terrified if there were a teddy bear that was like Chucky. That'd be the worst.
Yeah, I know.
When was this?
When was it?
It was last year.
Last year.
Halloween.
Oh,
Was it Halloween?
Uh-huh. That's Halloween.
Oh, cool. That makes a lot more sense. Well, do you have VBS tomorrow?
Yeah, my last day.
Yeah.
last
Ooh.
day on a Thursday? Do they know how weeks work? So Friday you get off, huh?
Yeah.
Do you get any kind of like badges or anything tomorrow?
I get another character. I get
Ooh.
a giraffe.
Oh,
Today I got a lion. And the day after today I got this water bowl.
A water
What's your
bowl?
And- yeah.
what's your favorite safari animal?
A hoopoe bird.
A what bird?
A hoopoe bird.
I don't know what that is.
It's a kind of bird that has like a mohawk, but it's orange.
Oh, so it's like a punk bird.
Yeah.
He sounds pretty cool.
And I also got a hoopoe bird too, and I also got a rhino.
Nice. So where are you keeping all those? Backyard?
Are they real? Or did you get real ones?
No,
Oh, that's not. That's
that would
not
be
cool.
scary.
Would it? I don't know.
Would be.
Yeah,
What if they were real, but they were really small?
they could be babies.
Like, what if they were like it was a rhino, except it was the size of like a hamster? Would you want that?
I want them all babies.
But
I would
babies grow
go
up.
for rhino the size of a hamster. I'd
Baby
be all
rhino,
about that.
tiny rhino, mini rhino.
Yeah, tiny rhino because rhinos can be mean to lions, and
Yeah.
lions can attack rhinos
Yeah,
because they're the king of the jungle.
yeah.
Truth. Speaks the truth.
I want a micro lion and micro rhino. I would be afraid of stepping on them though.
I I think a robot rhino would be scary.
Robo Rhino. It's like a transformer.
Dun, dun, dun.
What are you guys doing? My kid?
It's finding out about all your new baby animals.
I heard that.
What happened? It got really quiet. Everyone got real quiet. It scared me.
Bye-bye.
Oh, no. Bye-bye.
Hi.
What did you guys do to my child?
Nothing.
Love it. You're just telling us about all the animals he got at Vacation
Oh yes.
Bible School.
Well, I gave you to the one kid who probably needs his own podcast.
Yeah, he did do.
I like
pretty good.
interviewing kids. It's fun.
Yeah, oh, and he's over in the other side of the room going, "Yes, I need my own podcast."
Of course.
I'll take it.
Yes.
I just like to see if I can get kids to say really crazy things. And it usually
Oh,
works.
yes. He is very, very gregarious, and yes,
He's seen dead bodies. So.
Well, sure, yes, he has. Yes, the older one ran as soon as he realized that the microphone was hot.
What's going on?
Yeah, I get it. That's what I do. Yeah. I'm chained down right now. I don't want to be doing this, but I have to.
Yeah.
I have no choice.
What?
Huh?
What are you doing over there?
Oh.
Yes, I know. You can hear over there. Yes.
Oh, he's listening now, so you have to watch.
Yeah, well, he's listening to my side of the conversation.
right. So he's gonna be like, "What's Daddy talking
Yeah,
about?"
he's like, "What? Yeah, what's Daddy doing? I don't know."
I know what none of us.
Nobody does.
Nobody knows what Daddy does.
I can't even remember what we were
heard.
talking about.
Yes, I heard you ring the doorbell. Which, yes. Why?
Paul, you ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
You're in town.
Wink, wink, wink. Whatever that means.
No. Well. So this is a really weird, awkward segue to another topic. Happy Prime Day, everybody!
Oh, I
Oh,
celebrated
that was yesterday.
so lovely.
That was yesterday on Monday.
Oh,
Well, it
Prime
was
Day.
yes
Missed
over
2
the
days.
last couple of days. Sure.
I did notice this year that there's a lot of companies celebrating Prime Day who have nothing to do with Amazon. I found that interesting.
What were
Yes.
they doing?
Well,
trying
they
to-
were doing their own deals.
Yeah, their own sales.
Oh, okay.
Which I'm like, oh, I guess they're. I always find it such a joke, but well,
You feel like you need your own microphone, don't you? Oh dear God. Okay,
Uh-oh.
he's sitting down on the couch with me,
oh boy.
acting
What have you
like
done?
he's yes, I know. He's like, go hook up the other microphone. It's time.
It's
Mm-hmm.
time.
It's time. Right. Yes, I know there is another microphone in this room, but I'm not going to hook it up. We'll start your own show. Okay.
He did talk about being in a dungeon, so he's already.
Oh
halfway
dear
there.
God. Yes. Okay. So yes, that's something I need to deal with. Anyway,
Grab
Prime
ass
Day.
ray. That's what his podcast is
Yeah.
going to be called.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And dial twerking. What was it?
uh-huh. Yep. Dial twerking?
Yeah,
Well,
whatever.
that sounds
Turning
like
up the
something-
volume, the knob thing.
Oh,
Knob twerking, twirling.
Tweaky Blinders.
I don't remember.
That was apparently very funny.
You saying knob twerking.
Yeah, no, dial twerking. I get
Dial It is.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, this is America. Get out of here.
Yeah, this is what. Whatever. Okay, hang on. Just sit there. Don't be crazy. Okay. All right. Prime Day.
Prime Day.
Prime
Anybody buy
Day.
anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, you did, Jeremy?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yes,
What?
yes, I did. Well,
Or is
did
it-
anybody else buy anything?
Yeah.
Joy
I buy
said no.
stuff on Amazon all the time, though. Like weekly.
Well, I do too, but did you take advantage of Prime Day?
No.
Yes.
Oh. Paul.
What did I miss?
I did. Yeah.
What'd you buy?
We bought a 600 square foot air filtering thing.
Okay. Okay. All right.
That's it. That's all we got.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. We also took advantage of Prime Day. Got
How'd you celebrate?
we in separate transactions celebrated Prime Day with an air fryer.
Oh, I'm very curious about that. I want
Yeah.
to hear a review, but I want Joy to review it.
Well,
The air
I
fryer.
don't want her to use it. I just want her to review it.
Those are my best work.
we have the air fryer. It is sitting on the dining room table. Has not been plugged in yet.
Wait, you got it in 2? No, of course you got it in 2 days.
Yes, I have
course
been
you did.
have been charged. Apparently, I'm in charge of the air fryer, even though I did not buy it, and I am in charge of discovering all of the recipes that one can make with an air fryer. So
I'm
there's
only
that.
curious about how much you can make at one time in it. That's all.
With the one that we bought, not a giant amount. It's the smaller version. But still, even with the smaller version, it's really big.
That's cool. So you could do a good bunch of fries or something like that.
Yeah. Fries, some pieces of pizza, some this, some that, and
You
so
fry pizza?
So I'll
Fried pizza.
I'll send a report from the front lines in the near future on the air fryer.
Send a picture for our Instagram.
That could always be in the newsletter.
Sure. Yes,
That could be in the
absolutely.
newsletter. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Buy this. Put this in your hole.
Yep.
I want to see a picture of a 600-foot air freshener too.
Well, a 600-foot air freshener?
I don't know what that means.
Whatever Paul bought.
That's called
Oh,
a
no, it's an
redwood
air
tree.
purifier,
That's
yeah.
a redwood tree. A 600-foot air freshener is a redwood tree.
That's called outside.
Yes, that's nature.
No air purifier for, filtering the air.
Right.
Mm-hmm. For
So
600
side 2 of it is that your interviewee here over here has been hanging out in his older brother's room for about 4 or 5 months, and we have moved him back into his room.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that he really, really missed was the sleep sounds that came in over the Amazon Echo device that was played in his brother's room. So I said,
Dot,
okay,
or just
well, yes, a dot. And I'm refraining because there's one 6 feet away from me.
what do you want to say?
Right. I don't want to say the
Alexa?
word. A dingus. A dingus. And so I said, okay, fine. Prime Day is coming up. I will get you a dingus so that you too can have sleep sounds in your room. There was a deal that one could not pass up.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, I don't have
what's
any,
it?
but that's cheap as hell.
For a dingus plus a ring.
Oh,
Wait, like
So
a ring you
for-
wear on your finger?
No, a
Doorbell.
ring wireless doorbell device.
Okay, sorry.
So for $60, I got the dingus for the younger boy's room, plus a Ring wireless video doorbell. And I installed that this afternoon. And, yes, and it is quite interesting because as we were sitting here recording, I heard Dingus say, "There is motion at your front door." I knew when everybody was home. And
does it show you video?
Oh yeah. I can, and if when the alert came in was curious enough to interact with that person, I could tap on the notification and it would bring it up.
Yeah.
And then a microphone would open up on the doorbell where I could say, "What are you doing on my front porch?"
Yeah.
Get out of here, it's America.
Yeah,
Get off my front porch. What are you
have
doing?
I installed a Nest in our front and backyard for the same thing. Like, it's a camera, it detects motion, I could talk through it.
But you said you had no smart
I know.
devices.
I changed.
in your
I changed
house.
because my asshole neighbor freaks me out, so I want to know.
You
that he's-
have no good smart home
But
ideas.
it's not in my house. It's on the outside.
But it's outside your house.
Do you like my justifications? I'm very Amish about this.
See, this is my first smart device outside the walls of my home. However, Paul, you have have a no good smart home. Have you watched that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just thought you were losing your mind.
No,
I know, there's a lot going on.
No. Okay.
Join there just like, Jeremy Lilly just lost his mind.
Media Corner.
Media Corner.
Have you watched I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson on Netflix?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So the Ford Focus.
The old dude.
Yes. You have a
context.
no good
I got it now.
car ideas.
I got it
Yes. Paul.
I didn't have the context. Now I got it.
You
still just love
no
the baby,
good car ideas.
That guy was weird.
That guy was very weird.
Did I tell you to watch it, or did we watch at the same time?
No, we did not. This is the first we've talked about this.
Yeah, that show is insane.
Yes, that is insane. But what? Yes, I know.
I swore we talked about it because I sent the look down video.
No.
Did I
No,
send the
you-
video
no.
where they got like,
No.
look down?
No.
Look down.
No, you didn't. You
It's
didn't.
from the same.
But
It's the same group.
yes, but between. Oh wait. Yes, we did with the look down. Yes, we talked about the look down. Yes,
Yeah, it's the same guy.
We did.
The same dude.
I take it all back. Yes, we talked about it. Yes,
Show's crazy.
it is crazy.
Now I get it. The context is back.
Yes.
I thought you were losing your minds, but it's a little bit of both.
No, it's a little bit of both. Yes. Yeah. No, between my oldest son and I, we do that one plus the it's turbo time with the tiny toilet. It's turbo time. You are not part of the turbo team. Yeah.
I need to watch them again because they're
God.
they're so random.
yes.
It's hard to
They're-
hold on to
they're-
anything.
They're so random and they're only 15 minutes long.
Yeah, that too.
So just get it.
Who ran their car through here? Yeah, who would do that?
Wait a
Guy dressed like a
second.
hot dog.
I think maybe I do know this program.
Oh, do
It's
you?
only 15
Oh.
minutes.
Yeah, they're real short.
Did
They're-
they do the ice fishing thing?
Uh,
No, it's not it.
No,
Not that I could
but
think of.
it's on Netflix. It's very short. It's very weird.
The first one's the best with the baby. I can't remember what it is now.
They don't talk about the rednecks.
No,
Okay,
That sounds like a
it's
Trailer
a different
Park
one.
Boys.
It's different. It's a different short thing on Netflix.
it's a different program.
Exactly. About ice fishing and rednecks.
Sounds like the
Nope.
Red Green Show.
Sounds like what?
Nothing. That's probably the weirdest. I probably made the weirdest reference. The Red Green Show. No one's ever watched that. No, just me. It's a Canadian PBS show.
Actually, here's
thinking
what's
of Terrence and
here's
Phillip?
here's what's really weird about that is that as I drive to work and I get on the the on-ramp that gets me onto the interstate that takes me to work, there is on the back of a traffic sign a sticker that says red green.
Well,
He's
Now
like
you
he was
know.
before what's the Tool Time Home Improvement. He was before that. Like it
Tim
was
Taylor.
like-
yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's a guy that has his own show, and it's all like he does duct tape for everything. And it was before Home Improvement. Then Home Improvement kind of took off that. But
Yeah.
boy, what a dumb and deep cut that was.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was not worth anybody's
Although
time.
he looks a lot like Jim Henson, I'll say that.
well, that's always nice.
Yeah, isn't that great? There's so many anecdotes that no one gives a fuck about.
Stop.
Eat my toe dust.